Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel Carooknits. My name is Khaddi and you are watching my Venice knitting preparations video. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this one. I'm always excited for every video, but this one's special, you know. So yeah, obviously it's not gonna be a knitting podcast this time, just because I wouldn't say I've been in a knitting slump. The issue still kind of is that I have so much to do for university. I had like 3 assignments, written assignments. 2 of them are finally done, but I still have one left, and that one is the biggest one. But yeah, it's also the one I'm most excited for because I just really love the topic. But yeah, it's been a lot. I'm not going to lie. But I'm hoping this will change when I am in Venice. I mean, it definitely will, because I won't have the assignments. I will have other assignments, but I'm just hoping that the flair of the city is going to give me more motivation, which I do think it will. So yeah. I'm just super excited. Oh, for anyone that's new, I'm doing a semester abroad in Venice, which is why I'm doing this video. I just wanted to kind of prepare myself, like pattern-wise and also yarn-wise, just because I don't know how the yarn situation is in Venice. Wait, my cat is here. Ugh. Say hello. Well, look in the camera. Okay, he doesn't want to. My baby. He's so cute. But he doesn't know where the camera is, so yeah, you just... whatever. He's cute anyways, even if he doesn't look into the camera. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know how the yarn situation is going to be like in Venice. I did Google, and to be honest, I only found like 1 or 2 yarn shops. Maybe I'm just stupid and didn't Google thoroughly enough. But yeah, I didn't find a lot, and I was just a little worried that maybe the yarn was gonna be too expensive or something like that. And yeah, so I thought I'm just going to order it right now from Linde Hobby, which is my favorite site. Wait, I have to open the door for him. Okay. Yeah, which is my favorite website because they have great yarns and they are also very affordable. And I'm a broke student, so I need affordable. So yeah, this is the plan for now, which is why, as I have said, picked out a few patterns. I haven't picked out the yarn that I want to use yet though, so if you have any recommendations, if you have knit some of these patterns already and I don't know, have used a yarn that was amazing, please let me know so I can buy it and knit with it as well. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna get started now. I don't think I have anything else to say, to add. If I do, I'm just going to add it into the video at some point, I guess. But yeah, let's just get started. The garments are not going to be in any particular order, so it's going to be a few summery pieces, a few more wintry, fally pieces, but yeah, I didn't put them into an order. I'm just going to talk about them as they come, as they are on my screen. But yeah, the first one is absolutely gorgeous. It is the Electrine sweater by Johanna Gerisch. I'm gonna put the pictures right here. And yeah, what can I say? This is absolutely pretty. It is so, I don't know, so whimsical. I think I would feel like a garden fairy wearing this one. It's just so pretty. Basically, this one is worked top down, and you obviously start with a stockinette, and then when you come to the hem of both the body and the sleeves, you start with this gorgeous, beautiful lace pattern. And then you finish everything with some I-cord edging for a nice and sleek look, and it is just beautiful. I also love the color she chose. I think it's very, very fitting for this sweater. I don't think I'm gonna knit it in that color though, just because I have already knitted the Amy sweater by Petite Knit in basically the exact same color. I mean, it's different yarn. So she uses the Lamana Como and Lamana Premia, which I have actually never heard of. I have to check that out. And Petite Knit uses the Sandnes Garn Per Gint in the color Matcha. But yeah, basically the colors look the same. And I don't think I need two green sweaters, at least not two sweaters that have the same green tone. You know what I mean? So I was thinking maybe like a nice dark burnt orange would be pretty nice, because it still would have this, you know, fall vibe, but a new color basically, or just in brown. But I already do have a brown sweater, and I think brown wouldn't make this one justice, you know? So yeah, it's probably going to be a burnt orange. I don't know quite yet. Quite yet. Whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, basically, as I've said, she used the Lamana Como and Lamana Premia, and she used both of them. So she held both of these yarns together, and they equaled a DK weight. The gauge is 21 stitches and 32 rows. Oh, I have cat hair on my nose. It's it's tickly. Sorry, I think it's gone now. Yeah, gauge 21 stitches, 32 rows, and she uses 3.5mm needles and a 4mm needle. And also the size range is pretty nice. It ranges from a size extra small to a size 5XL. So yeah, if you like this pattern, definitely make it. It is so pretty. I can't. It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. Next one. So the next one is a summer top. So I'm probably going to make this one as soon as I am in Venice, or maybe even in the car ride to Venice, because I also don't think this one is gonna take a while, because it's basically completely backless and you just have to work a front panel. Cat is saying hi again. It is the Summer in the City top by Carooknits, and again, it's so pretty, it's so beautiful, and it's backless. And if you know me, if you have watched any of my other videos, you will know that I absolutely adore backless. It's just, there's just something about it. It's just beautiful. But yeah, this one is worked. How is it worked? I have to look it up. So she says it's a very simple construction, and you basically shape the shoulder sections using German short rows to create a good fit. And then you do some increases at the sides before the front is knitted straight down, and then you will obviously work the straps. So yeah, basically I'm just reading off of what she wrote. But yeah, this is it is beautiful. It is very gorgeous, and I think it is very fitting for Venice. And I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be warm at the beginning of September, probably, hopefully. I mean, here in Munich, oh my God, I'm still so mad. It was the worst summer in a long time. It rained all through July, and I'm not kidding, it rained all through July. 3 weeks of rain. We had weather ranging from 15 degrees to about 19, 20 degrees in July, in summer. So yeah, I was pretty mad. Now it's August, the weather still isn't that great. I mean, today it's all right, but it did rain the days before that, and it's gonna rain, I think, from Wednesday on for the whole week again. So yeah, this has been a shit summer. So yeah, I'm even more excited to make this top and wear it when it's actually warm somewhere. Jesus Christ. So for the general information, she used, well, she recommends the Sandnes Garn Line yarn or the Lana Grossa Landlust Baumwolle. It is a worsted weight yarn. Well, both of them are supposedly. Is that a word? I think so. Her gauge is 20 stitches and 28 rows, and she uses a 4mm needle. The size range is not so great, I have to say. It ranges from a size extra small to a size large. So yeah, unfortunately, as I said, it's not that great. I don't know if she didn't have any testers for bigger sizes. I mean, I do think she's a fairly small knitwear designer. Let me see. Well, it is her only design, so I guess that might be the reason. I'm not really good with tweaking stuff, so I can't really tell you how you could, you know, modify it to make it into your size. But yeah, unfortunately, the sizing isn't too great. But nonetheless, it is a very beautiful top. And as I've said, the backless, it is just amazing. It is gorgeous. And I want to make this top. So yeah. Next one. I'm really hoping this video won't be as long as my other ones. I don't know. My plan is always to have like a video that's, you know, maybe like half an hour, maybe even less. But it just doesn't work for some reason. I talk too much, I guess. But I'm hoping for this one it's gonna be the case, because I don't have that many patterns. I mean, I'm only gonna be there for 4 months and I have 7 patterns. So, you know, we should be quick. Unless I keep talking, then obviously not. Okay, let's continue. The next garment I want to make is the Loopy Stripe Cardi by Loupy Studio. Again, gorgeous. It is beautiful. I just love the fit of it. The shape of it is just really nice, and I think it, you know, is very complementary to your body, just because it's very tight fitting around the waist, and then it gets more, you know, flowy, I guess, more loose. And it just makes a really nice shape. The thing is, I hate stripes. I'm so sorry, but I have never owned anything with stripes. I will never own anything with stripes. Yeah, I just don't like it. It's just not my vibe. It's not that I don't like it on other people, it just isn't my style, you know? So I would probably make this one in like a plain color, probably black, to be honest. I do not have a black cardigan, and I think it would be a really nice black cardigan. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just the black one. Also, I think that's much easier because you don't have to change colors all the time. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love her green version, because she also has like a red, blue, purple version, which I don't like that much color-wise, but the green one is really pretty. But as I've said, it's just not my style. So yeah, it's gonna be plain black. Also, this pattern is free, and I'm pretty sure she has a video tutorial on YouTube as well. So I'm guessing that could be a really nice beginner project, because, well, as I've said, free pattern and a tutorial on YouTube. So that's really nice. Let me see how this one is constructed. So basically it's a raglan cardigan, and it is worked top down. It has a built-in button band, and well, she uses different colors, stripes, so yeah, not gonna be doing that. But it's a really pretty. I don't know, did she say how else it is constructed. I don't think so. But yeah, it's beautiful, as I've said. And it's a raglan. Raglan is fun. I like knitting raglans. Even though at first I didn't like the look of raglans, just because I didn't really like the, well, lines that the increases create. But I have grown to like it very much, actually. I mean, my first sweater, the step-by-step sweater, is a raglan sweater, so, you know. And I also think the Amy sweater is a raglan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. These are just, they are nice. I like them. I have grown to like them. But yeah, general information, her suggested yarn, well, she has a few. One is the Rowan Kid Silk Haze, the Malabrigo Yarn Worsted, Daruma Genmu. I'm sorry for butchering names. There's some, I think, Japanese characters behind it. I obviously cannot read that. Then we have the Fiber Spades Cumulus, also have never heard of that one. Daruma Geek, then the Lang Yarn Surya Paka, and the Woven Beyond Alpine Cloud. So yeah, quite a few yarn suggestions. And basically this is worked in an iron weight yarn. Her gauge is 14 stitches and 19 rows, so I'm guessing it's gonna be a fairly quick garment. And the needle sizes she used are a 4mm needle and a 6 millimeter, oh my god, needle. Which, yeah, I guess it's gonna be a quick one. I definitely have to do this one because I have never knit in a bigger needle than a 5mm needle. 5.5? No, I think it's a 5mm needle. And I really want to work with bigger needles. So yeah, have to do this one. For that one, also size range isn't that amazing. It ranges from a size 1 to 3. But I guess if you have like another raglan pattern, I guess it's pretty easily adjustable. But I don't know. I haven't looked at the pattern yet, so I wouldn't know. As I've said, I'm not good with modifying anything. The only thing I can do is like more increases or more decreases, and that's it. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm guessing, just because it's a raglan and raglans are usually pretty straightforward, that it would be easy enough to, you know, tweak it a little bit. But as I've said, I don't know. But I mean, it's a free pattern, so, you know, it is still beautiful. Next one. What's the next one? Ooh, oh, I love this one. So the next one is the Miu top by Una Gil, or Jill. I'm, again, sorry if I'm butchering any names. And I love this one. And I need to make this one. Again, this is more like for the fall time when it's still a bit warm. But this is basically the improved version of my failed modified Sabai top attempt. If you have watched my last knitting podcast, you know that I have made the Sabai top, and I tried to modify it because I have seen someone modify it with ribbing down here, and it looked amazing on her. She did such a great job. I didn't though. I failed miserably. First of all, the yarn was crazy. This top slanted so extremely, it was crazy. It is blocked now, so you can't see it that much, but basically it literally was like that. It was crazy. It didn't look good. And I do know that I twist my stitches, and I know that twisting your stitches causes slanting, but that was extreme slanting, which was caused by the yarn that I used. So not gonna use the yarn anymore, and I'm also too lazy to just frog this. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone want this? If someone wants this, let me know. I will send it to you, because I'm not going to wear it I have tried to style it, but it's just, it's not what I want. And then I saw this pattern and I was like, okay, well, I need to make this one. As I've said, pictures are gonna be here. I think the main issue with the Sabai top one that I also had is that well, the neckline is just too tight, so it doesn't have this nice off the shoulder look. And also, when you look at the pictures, well, it's not a sleeve obviously, but like the shoulder part is just way thicker, or well, way bigger than with a Sabai top. I mean, this is very, very slim, and that just makes it look not like the top that I would have wanted. So yeah, as I've said, when I saw this top, I was like, oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted to do with this one, but as I've said, I have failed miserably. So yeah, also the color, the gray is really, really nice. The dark gray. I think she made it in a light gray as well. That is also nice, but I prefer the dark gray. Maybe I'm just gonna copy it because it's really, 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 really pretty. So for this one, does she say how it is worked? Not really. I don't see it. But well, obviously you have the ribbing. I'm guessing it's going to be a top-down construction, but I'm not sure. It doesn't say it right here. But I definitely have to make this one. And well, she has this wide boat neckline and it's just so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So general information for this one. She also has quite a few suggested yarns. I'm not going to list all of them. I'm going to put the links to all of the patterns down below anyways. But yeah, some of the suggested yarns are Sandnes Garn Duo, Önling number 14, Lang Yarns Aura, Hobby Friends Kid Silk, Hobby Friends Extra Fine Merino, Lana Grossa Campo, or Camarose Love Fight. Again, don't know how to pronounce it. But she does hold yarn together, and that equals a sport yarn, but I guess you could also just use a sport yarn, just one strand. She has a gauge of 22 stitches and 32 rows, and this garment is worked on 4mm needles and on a 3mm needle, and the sizes available for this one range from size extra small to a size extra large. Again, not the greatest size range, but yeah, well, what can I say? I guess she's also a very small designer. Let me see. Yeah, she has 2 patterns. I mean, obviously it's probably going to be a bit harder to get, you know, testers if you don't have that big of a, how do I say it, fan base? I don't mean fan base, but I guess you know what I mean. But yeah, again, maybe it would be easy enough to tweak it. I'm not sure. I can tell you, but it is pretty. It is pretty. Let me put my failed top away. So sad. But it is what it is. Next one. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. I'm so sorry. I've been stressed. What can I say? I've been stressed. Okay, next one. Let me stop talking. I'm already at 23 minutes again. So the next one I have is the Selenite knit crop sweater by June Lagoon. I love this knitwear designer. She has such amazing patterns, especially like dress patterns and stuff like that. They are so pretty. Oh my god. And they just have like this edgy touch, you know. I don't know, I just think they look quite special, in my opinion at least. I mean, this one is pretty basic, but I really like just, you know, layering tops for when it gets a bit colder in the evening that you can just throw over. It is pretty see-through, so I'm guessing she just used a very thin yarn or maybe just used very big needles. We will see in just a moment. But yeah, this is just super, super pretty. I don't know if I would make this cropped. I guess I would make it a bit longer. What sold me with this top is the, well, kind of off the shoulder look. And also I think these are drop sleeves. How do you call them? You know what I mean, I guess. And I have never made one of those. Well, I mean, the Dagmar sweater kind of is drop sleeve cardigan. Not the Dagmar sweater, Dagmar jacket. So I actually did make that. I'm taking everything back that I've said. But yeah, it's really cute and I really like it. And it's cute for just throwing it over your shoulders and stuff. So yeah. She doesn't specify how this one is worked, but I'm also guessing just top down. Just how it looks. Oh no, she put some tags in here and there it says top down. And also worked flat, but I have no further information. But yeah, I can give you the general information. Information. Do you say informations or information? What is the plural? Sometimes I'm a little bit confused because there are so many words where you don't put an S, you know, for the plural. Whatever. The suggested yarn here is the Go Handmade Tencel Bamboo Fine, which I will absolutely not be using because I have used this yarn before with my knot top and it was an absolute pain. I hated it. I hated it, really. No, absolutely not. The other yarns she suggests are the Yonky Monkey Bamboo Cotton. Also never heard of that one, but it sounds fun. And the Go Handmade Soft Bamboo Fine. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna use a plant fiber. I'm pretty sure I would want to use like a merino or something like that because I want to wear this also when it's like cold outside, obviously. But yeah, her gauge is 6 stitches and 6 rows. For 2.5 centimeters. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. For 2.5 centimeters, 6 stitches and 6 rows. And she uses a 3.25 millimeter needle. I don't have that. I just have a 3 millimeter needle and a 3.5 millimeter needle. So I guess I would just work with a 3.5 millimeter needle. You know what? Probably not. Since I would want to make this in like a merino yarn and I do like my garments oversized, I would just probably use a 4 millimeter needle, knitted in my animal fiber and just size down, like do a size extra small, for example, to get like the desired fit, where I don't have to work on such small needles because after my knot top, I don't know, I'm traumatized. I think I have PTSD. It was so bad. Oh my God, I can't. It was torture working with this yarn and with such small needles. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do that again. But yeah, this is the Selenite knit crop sweater. Next one is the Collette off shoulder top by nicoya&coze. Again, sorry for butchering names. This one is so pretty again. And it's so elegant and so chic. I love this one. I'm pretty sure, is it a 2x2 rib? Maybe, or maybe even bigger, 3x3 rib? Does she say? Doesn't look like it, to be honest. No, it doesn't say. But basically this one is knitted in the round from the bottom up and it is just beautiful. I love it. I really love the color she uses here as well. I don't know, just as I've said, it looks very classy and elegant, which I love. But yeah, basically her suggested yarns are the Amano Yarns Puna and the Amano Yarns Eco Puna. Also never heard of Amano Yarns. I have to check that out as well. But yeah, basically you have to use a DK weight yarn. Her gauge is 36 stitches and 34 rows. Oh no, it says here in 3x3 ribbing. So yeah, 3x3 ribbing. I have never done that before actually, so I think that would be quite a lot of fun. Also, it looks amazing, so you know. She uses 3.5mm needles. A little small, but since I twist my stitches anyways, and my twisted stitches make a, oh my god, is it smaller or bigger? I need more stitches to get to the stitch gauge. I don't know, you know what I mean. So yeah, I could probably get away with working on 4mm needles, which I'm most likely going to do. So yeah. The sizes available here range from size extra small to a size large. Again, not the greatest size range, but also for her, again, it is her first pattern, so I guess it's kind of excusable. Also, for the pattern before that, I just realized I didn't talk about the size range. So the Selenite knit crop sweater, it has a size ranging from extra small to an extra large. So there we have a pretty nice range. Okay, next one, which is also the last one, which I have also talked about, I guess like 2 times already, but this one is on the top of my list, so I'm just gonna mention it here again. It is the Gal sweater by Masha Ziablikova. Again, I'm sorry for butchering names. It is just gorgeous. As I've said, I've talked about it multiple times, but I think it deserves the mentioning because it's just beautiful. It is so pretty. I also love the white color she uses, just because it looks very whimsical, you know. But I don't think I would make it in a white. I'm not quite sure what color I would want to use. I guess I'm just gonna look at the project pictures. Not right now, but you know, after the video, when I have to decide what yarns I want to use. But yeah, it's just so pretty, and it looks so fluffy. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Basically, this one is worked bottom up actually. It is worked in the round though, and you have like this string detail where you can, you know, tighten or loosen the top to your liking, which I love because it looks so pretty and it looks so cute, and we love that. So her suggested yarns are the Rowan Kid Silk Haze, the Garn Studio Drops Kid Silk, sorry, a fly is flying around, the Knitting for Olive Soft Silk Mohair, and the Infinity Design Silk Mohair. She holds the yarn together, so you have a fingering weight. I don't think I would use a silk mohair though. I have basically already decided on the yarn that I want to use for this one. I am definitely going to use the brushed alpaca silk. I have forgotten the name, but from Drops, the brushed alpaca basically. Because I have used this one before with my Dagmar jacket. I held it together with the other yarn. And I love that one. It's super soft. I really like how it feels. I really like how it looks. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that one. This has a gauge of 19 stitches and 22 rows, and she uses a 5mm needle and a 3.5mm needle. Again, sizes available ranging from a size small to a size extra large. Again, not too great, but yeah, let me see how many patterns she has up. Well, she does have 20 designs. I mean, there could be, wait, I think there was something about, yeah, okay. She did say that she calculated the size to XL, but that it hasn't been tested yet in English. And if you would like to test it, you can let her know. I guess just text her or write her on Ravelry, and then you can probably test it. So there's gonna be one more size, which would be amazing. But yeah, these are all of my patterns. I love all of them. I'm probably not going to finish all of them when I am in Venice, because obviously I'm not there for fun. I do have to do stuff for uni, and I will have quite a few assignments, because I've seen the course description and it's actually a bit harder than here in Germany, but it is what it is. And also I'm obviously gonna be in the city a lot and get to know new people and stuff like that. So there's probably not going to be too much time for knitting, but I will be knitting. I don't know how many of these patterns I can make, but I'm hoping a few of them. So I would really like to make the gal sweater, the summer and the city top, and the loopy stripe cardi, just because these are so cute. And I also love the Mew top and the Electrine sweater. I love everything. Fuck. No. Yeah, well, I don't know. We will see. We will see on what I decide to do first. But yeah, this was my Venice knitting preparations. And again, we are at 36 minutes. I don't know why. Why am I talking so much? Maybe I just shouldn't tell you the like informations, or maybe just like the little information stuff here and not the other stuff. I'm just talking too much. Whatever. It was really nice to, well, basically talk to the camera, but I'm very excited for when I upload this video. I mean, it's gonna come out on Wednesday, so, you know. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I hope you maybe saw some patterns that you would like to make as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time. To be honest, I'm not quite sure when the next video is coming out. I'm gonna be in Venice in less than 2 weeks, and then obviously I have a lot of stuff to do there, like getting to know people, getting to know the university, getting to know Venice, blah blah blah. So yeah, it might probably take a while again as well. And oh my god, my kitty cat is, wait, I'm gonna take you with me. Oh, nice double chin. Look at him. Where is he? Oh, little baby, he's so cute. Aww. Well, yeah. Oh no, wait, like this. Okay, bye, love you.